Hi there guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me. Today we're taking a trip to France and we're going to be looking at a R.I.L, Ration individual lysophases, or however the hell you pronounce that. And basically it's an individual freeze-dried ration. Totals 2,000 calories and weighs 1.5 pounds. Great for camping, fishing, long walks, hiking, you know, all sorts of outdoor activity adventure stuff. Each ration contains 2 French inspired entrees, muesli for breakfast and a few little snacks along with some drinks. If you want to take a look at what's in the menu, you can pause it and have a look there. As you can see, it comes in a rather large bag. And we've got the MX3 adventure meals here. Alright, let's open it up. Let's see what we've got inside. Now imagine if you can open it without ripping it, you can just use the bag to put everything else back in. It's not very sturdy and it makes a hell of a difference from the cardboard box the normal French rations come in. First out the bag we have got our MX3 Extreme Mixed Muesli Energy Breakfast, and this one, instead of being chocolate, is fruit. Mixed red fruit muesli. You can see raspberries and strawberries on the front there. Ready in 5 minutes. Next out we have our MX3 Adventure with a ziplock system and a gusted bottom, beef bourguignon and pasta. Sounds very interesting. Then we have chicken korma and rice, again MX3. That one's 552 calories and that one's 595, so a little bit more on the korma. Now these rations are smaller than your typical ones that you see for the French rations. And this ration did actually go out of date in July last year, but we all know they're pretty good long past that. Next out we have a fruity energy bar, again MX3, so you can see there is quite a theme here. We have a smaller mango energy bar. We have the mango NSG isotonic sports drink, and then we have the lime and mint energy sports drink. I know no one's really a big fan of that one, but the lime one I do like. We have 2 Fairtrade instant coffees, 1 black tea, 1 instant chocolate and 1 pumpkin soup. No sugar, no creamer, no salt, no pepper and no utensils. This is it guys, this is your lot. Why don't we start with breakfast? And there it is then guys, that's breakfast. Not a whole fat lot, is it really? We're going to make ourselves a cold chocolate coffee drink shake. Why not? We'll start by putting our MX3 hot chocolate in. Looks good. Smells nice. 20 grams. 72 calories. Would have helped if we'd have got it in the bottle, wouldn't it? Coffee, instant cafe. French coffee is rather nice. Let's not spill this one. Some people will say I'm just being lazy, but I like this. And if you're out in the field and you don't want a hot drink, you need something cold, refreshing, but something that's going to energise you, this is the perfect thing to do it. You've got your sugar from your hot chocolate, you've got your comforting chocolate anyway, and your coffee to give you that nice boost. Usually you get the chocolate muesli. This is a massive portion, 100 grams, 354 calories. Normally I'm not seeing this one really. Normally it is the chocolate one, but look at those berries in there. Oh, it smells very fruity, you know. You just chuck the water straight in the pouch and eat it out the pouch. What is your portion of cereal these days? 30, 40 grams? Let's put some water in. Prefer mine cold. Let's get an MRE style spoon in there. Water in there. No, you lot will all be moaning at me. Too much liquid. That is the way I do it. So, you know, each to their own and all that. And lastly, got an energy bar. May as well start the day off in style, eh? Let's see what this is all about. Looks like marzipan. Smells a bit like marzipan, to be fair. Okay then, so breakfast, let's crack on. Got a heavy hearty bowl of muesli. Let it sit for a few minutes, just to soften a little, you know, let those berries, fruits rehydrate. You can see the fruits have mixed into the milk quite well. Let's give it a nice blast, eh? Look at that. Well, that's got a little bit of a tang to it from the berries, but in kind of a satisfactory way. It's really nice, and that whole bowl is going to be a proper fill you up hearty meal. That's going to really go down well. Set you up if you've got a long day of walking ahead of you, that's for sure. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Right, let's wash that down with some of our mocha milkshake. It's got a very strong coffee taste to it, and it's not very sweet at all. They don't put much sugar in the hot chocolate. That has got a kick like a mule. I'm loving that. That is nice. And a third item, because it is very sparse. As I said, it looks like marzipan. Smells like marzipan. It's got a marzipan texture. It's very fruity. Looks like bits of apricot in there. That's quite nice. I am one of them strange people that likes marzipan though. And lovely stuff. Right, and guys, that about wraps breakfast up. Not much is it, but it's nice. It's hearty, it's going to give you the energy you need, and it's going to keep you going, and that mule kick coffee is going to do the trick. See you soon. Right then guys, we are back with dinner. Let's start with our dinner. We're going with chicken korma and rice, fruity energy bar, black coffee, and lime and mint isotonic drink. This one's actually still in date. 140 grams, pre-cooked rice, chicken meat, vegetables, multi-rejection, tomato, curry, coriander, cardamom, cinnamon, 595 calories. 10 to 15 minutes to rehydrate. Ooh. And this has got a very nice curry smell to it. Number 4, you can see we've got lines in there. It does always say to take your water just above the food for a good guide, and you can see we've got another rip top there. When it's done, you can make yourself a nice bowl. Okay, so here I have some hot water. I'm just going to pour that in. It is a gusseted bag, and we are under the 4, but we are above the food. Right, so we'll get some of the air out of there. Zip that back up. Make ourselves coffee. Right, while that's doing its thing, let's just take a look at this energy bar. Okay, that's promising. It's got some paper around it, because this is very sticky. That is going to be sugar paper that you can eat. Wow, I mean, yeah, you can see that sugar paper the way it rips. It smells very fruity, and it looks really nice. I'll just pop that there. We'll make up our drink mix. And these get mixed with 500 ml of water, but there's a lot of powder in there. And this is still in date as well, even though the ration was to July 8th, 2022. So I imagine these rations go to the shortest date on the items in them. That'll be just to err on the side of caution. and we'll just leave that to sit while our main hydrates. As you'll see, there isn't a lot of snacks for these R.I.Ls compared to the box rations. As you can see from a previous French video I did, everything laid out here, there is a load of food, but still, it's still 2,000 calories. It's enough. Be back in a moment. And we're back with dinner. Right, so by now this should have rehydrated. Oh, there's a lot of food in there, so we're going to drop it into that. Let's take a look, shall we? Because I'm excited to see this. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Easy to hold as well. You all know how I am with eat if you watch my videos, and that's not burning my hands. There we go. And look at that. Even MyFitnessPal scans everything in this bag for me. Fantastic. That saves me having to add it manually. Also got the fruit bar in as well. 722 calories for the fruit bar and the chicken korma. When you're not snacking all day and you want to hit your calorie goals, it's needed. Right. So we've got our black coffee, we've got our lime and mint drink, got our fruit bar, which I'm very excited to try. I've not had one of those ones. And a chicken korma. Now I can see a bit of chicken in there, but it's not massive pieces because, well, it wouldn't rehydrate, would it? So it's like a nice mix. Right, let's give that a blast. That is very disappointing. It's got a tang to it, not an off tang, like a flavoured tang, and it's so grainy. It was very, very grainy. I don't like that. I'm not eating that. Well, that's a little bit better, but still one of them energy drinks, isn't it? Yeah, with that, I was looking forward to that. I'm very disappointed. Oh well, not a lot we can do now, is that? Right, let's try the coffee. Black, no sugar, no creamer. It's got a very bitter, bold taste to it. It's cooled down nicely while we waited for this to rehydrate. It's just the right temperature for me to drink. Nice and strong, would very much wake you up. That and the energy drink's going to give you enough to power on through the day anyway. And lastly, our very sticky, to the point it has to have sugar paper on both sides, because look at that. Let's give that a go. That is nice. It's like a thicker, softer fruit leather, like a Kellogg's fruit winder type thing, but softer, more palatable. Doesn't get stuck in your teeth as much, which is a good thing when you're in the middle of a field somewhere. Yeah, the fruit energy bar, fantastic. Sold them in the shop, I'd eat them all the time. That chicken korma, no, that is a big letdown. It is grainy mush. Would it have been different if I'd have filled it up to the full? Maybe, maybe not, considering the way it is. I don't think that's a dissolving problem because the rice is perfectly cooked. The sauce is evenly distributed, but it's like it's like you put a mouthful of cornmeal or something in your mouth as well. Not good at all. Anyway guys, we'll be back with tea. And we are back with tea. So we have got our beef bourguignon, so beef stew and pasta. We have got our pumpkin soup, a mango tea mixed drink, which is rank, and a yellow label tea. Right, let's start off by having a look at this. You see it's a gusseted bag, just like the other one was, so when you're out and about, you can straight out the bag. You can feel everything at the top again. And we've got our lovely instructions on the back here. So open, porty fill line, which is the number 3 by the shading. Zip it back up, open, stir and enjoy. Fantastic stuff. 300 ml of water, 10 to 15 minutes rehydration time. Right, give it a crack. Smells very beefy, as we would expect. Never had pasta in a beef stew. Always a first. Let's hope this is tastier than the korma we had earlier. And it smells very strong, very, very strong beef smell. You can see our little pasta twirls in there and our beef chunks. Leave that to rehydrate. Now, tea's tea. These are rank, so we're not going to be having a drink. In fact, this has started to go a little bit hard anyway, as you can tell. Now, I never had much luck with the French soups, particularly soup de poison, which is a red snapper fish. Who wants fish soup? Not me. There you go. It smells rank. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin at all. But, in the interest of the video, there we go. And guys, it's been 14 minutes and this is rank. It stinks. Ugh, it smells like cheese, man. That is vile. I am not drinking that. Let's take a look at our beef bourguignon and pastes, or beef stew and pasta. Let's see what this is. This is 552 calories per portion and it's filled out lovely. Doesn't look too bad, does it? A lot of carrot on top there. Hopefully this is better than the korma. Oh, that come flying out of there. That's a whole hearty portion, that is. Lovely stuff. Doesn't smell too bad, you know. I do like a good beef stew, but this itself, it doesn't, looks rather, I hope that's not as grainy as the korma was. Oh, we're going to find out, aren't we? We've got mushrooms, carrot, beef, pasta. Try some of the beef. That's actually rehydrated really well. A little bit chewy, very beefy, but it is beef. It tastes very authentically beef. That's even the saying. Some lovely little pasta twists. Mushrooms, carrots. Let's have a crack at all of it. There it is, guys. Oh, the carrots, the beef, the mushrooms. This is our final meal. Thumbs up. That is 100% better than the korma was. That is a tasty meal. This is a whole world apart from the grainy texture that we had with dinner. This is very nice indeed. The pasta is not too soft, it's not hard, it's pretty much near on perfect. The carrots are rehydrated well, so is the beef. A little bit chewy, but what you expect, and the mushrooms are really tasty too. Not bad at all. Right then guys, we're going to wrap this one up there. I'm going to go finish up for my tea because that is nice. That soup is going down the drain. It is rank. So please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button and you'll know when I put a new video. But most importantly guys, stay safe. I'll be back with you soon. More eats, treats and MREs.